All right, we're good to go, buddy.
Hands off,
Pleasure to
pickpocket.
have you all. Callie, Archie, Tiger, good to see you all. Also, Tiger, it would look like you're my 450th follower. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Chronically Online, hey, that's my job. Let me go ahead and put Kalibi down first. Oh no, not Call Lebby. Call Lebby. Honestly, like like, you know how like your phone like keeps track of, oh my god, these notifications. You know how like your phone will like keep track of how long you use apps for? Well, the amount of time it says I'm on Twitter per week is pretty insane. However, I do have an explanation. It's because I have a tendency to like check my Twitter for like literally 1 second, and then I just set my phone down, but I just kind of like leave Twitter open for like hours. I swear to God, I'm not just sitting here scrolling Twitter all day. Oh God. But yeah, we're here. We're in Vivek City. Lovely place. I like it because all the crafting stuff is right next to each other. I don't have to run from one side of a city to another and all that other cockamamie type shit. But yeah, we're here. What are these notifications I mean? Oh, just people completing. Oh, and something that my ancestor silk sold. That's some good money. Let me update my ledger really quick. I genuinely have a ledger that I keep just because I can't trust what people say online, you know what I mean? So they're like, oh yeah, you could sell these items. They sell like hotcakes and they don't sell. But anyway, boom. And with that, we're at 832,293 gold. We're doing pretty good for ourselves. Me praying my weekly screen time update says I'm only on at 10 hours per day and not 12. I know that feeling. Are your scrolls eldering, son? Oh, they are scrolling, and they're eldering, and they're online, and then... Man, I want to ride one of these guys. Friend-shaped. Oh my. Not quite friend-shaped, but still cool. A little guy, that's right. Maybe even a medium-sized guy. Dude, I swear I thought that was a Master Chief helmet. I thought that was some Halo shit going on. I swear to God, I thought this one was wearing a Master Chief helmet. I was gonna say, what kind of tie-ins they doing with this game?
You look like you know your way around.
I mean, I guess the Elder Scrolls series does take place on planet Nirn, not Earth, so I mean, I guess... I guess Elder Scrolls counts as sci-fi? Oh! I unlocked the little guy! My little scaly chicken friend. Hello. I don't know what I'm gonna name you yet. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. I didn't know that my new friend was gonna be such a pothead. Oh God, that was horrible. Feel free to unfollow, block. That was terrible. Anywho, there was a quest that I started yesterday over in Skyrim, the Rift, that I kind of blew off. There was a dark elf. Oh, you could see my Discord pings up here. That's okay, I don't really care. I'll just put the dirtle. I'll just make the dirtle a little bigger to hide the Discord notification. Not that I really have anything to hide, it'll just be like... I don't even know what it'd be like. I'm honestly just in a lot of servers, and I keep forgetting to mute notifications, so... Get out of here, Discord. I accidentally minimized Streamlabs. There we go. I swear I've been doing this for years. I'm not a brand new streamer. All the puns we're going to be doing on Sunday. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't played Repo in a long time. And I'm interested to see how the beta's going to go. Yeah, I really like Repo, man. It's a good game. I really like Lethal Company, and I still do, but Repo just, like, I don't know, Repo resonates with me more. Maybe it's because you're not as helpless in Repo. You know what I mean? Like, in Lethal Company, you gotta hope that you got someone with a shovel or a stop sign or something to take a crack at those aliens, otherwise... Otherwise, your only option really is to run, whereas in Repo, at least you could, like, hide and... I mean, like, you don't even need a specific weapon to fight back, you could just grab enemy and slam. Dirt in a jar one from last time. That was a good one. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to play with you all. I appreciate you including me in your group. It really is good. I love Repo. Such a good game. Especially like with how like dedicated the modding community for it is. Just enjoy your meal. Let's see, how do I get up there? Is it there? No, this ain't it. This is the Broken Helm Hollow. I want to keep my helm intact. How do I get up there? I got up there yesterday. Oh, because I completely walked past the path I was supposed to take. Many such cases. Let's see now. Here we go. Nice kitty. I mean, like, I could definitely take it. I just kind of don't want to. Back, beast, back. Oh no. Can't we all just get along? But yeah, I came up here yesterday and there was a dark elf lady that was all like, oh no, I'm freezing to death. Oh no, oh no. And then there's like a cult or something. Okay. Nice kitty. I don't know where I think she was over there before. She's gone now. But yeah, up here you go, like, it's fine down here, but then just like 20 feet up that way, it's like, there's like a brand new mechanic I've never experienced in this game where it's like, it's so cold that if you're not standing next to fire, you just kind of take damage over time. Although it's really not that much, so it's not really that big of a deal. Not to mention I could literally just do this. I don't know why I'm making myself invisible except for my, honestly, oversized heart. I don't know why that makes me heal, but it sure does. But, never let them tell you that dirt doesn't have a, honestly, like, medically concerning a big heart. Practical necromancy. Sure. Read the Grimoire. I gotta read? Oh. Collect animal hide, crush nightshade, and animus geode. Well, okay. Fully here now. I had to put some stuff in the dryer for the night. No problem, no problem. I hope you're doing alright. If you can't sleep, I hope you can at least rest a bit. Because, like, that's how I was this morning. Like, I woke up at, like, 7:30, and then I was just kind of, like, half awake until about 9, then I'm like, okay. The time has come to get up. I don't think it's supposed to do any of that. Yeah, probably not. Oh, wrong one. Probably not. Like, I feel like if I went and showed this heart to a doctor, they'd probably be like, yeah, that's not right. You're, what's that called? Like, giganticism or whatever? Like, that's what happened to Andre the Giant. Elderflower and rose cordial today. A bunch of healthy sodas. Ooh, those do sound nice and fancy. Those sound delicious. I never had anything like that. I wonder how that is. You have to let me know how they are. They sound really good. Hot cup of tea. I'm glad you're enjoying your gamer subs. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, that's kind of like a injection of nutrients there for you, I suppose. Elderflower cordial. Oh, I'll have to look into that then. Thank you for the recommendation. I am a... Like, I don't normally drink soda anymore, but those sound like the kind of sodas I would actually enjoy. Drinking stuff like Pepsi or Coca-Cola just kind of like gives me a stomachache these days. It keeps giving me quest markers for the fires. But I don't need them, I'm strong. Oh, there's a ritual I need to perform? Okay. Oh my god, it's so cold. My character's just making pained grunts every couple of seconds. Does it matter what order I do these in? Is the game gonna yell at me if I do this wrong? Did it? I can't really, like, I can see that one's lit. Are they all lit? Oh, my bonus from my food went down. For a second, I thought that had something to do with the ritual. I'm like, wait, why did all my meters just deplete? But no, it's because my Horker loaf wore off. If I walked up to a doctor and went invisible except for my massive heart, that's where my Brock Rick is supposed to be. I think he would scream and cry and call the police. Yeah, you gotta get down here. There's some crazy stuff going on. I'm getting some. It's basically elderflower, lemonade, and apples. I tried it for the first time today. My dad happily ordered a box of 24 rice tomorrow. Wow. Liked it that much that you wouldn't order that much more, huh? That's a pretty good testament, I'd have to say. That's good. It's especially good that everybody in the household likes it, you know? What am I doing wrong? Do they go out over time, or? I am so confused. Doesn't mean I have to... Oh, that is true, yeah. On the one hand, it's nice that everybody in the household likes him. On the other hand, it's kind of like, oh no, now I have to fight for him. I'm just gonna look up what to do. I don't know what what does it want me to do? Okay, so there is a specific order. East, west, north, south. I'll turn my fan on. East, west, north, south. Hey. Place the nightshade. Okay. Boom. Boom. Animus Geode. Oh. I don't know what this funky dance is. Okay, I'm summoning the devil. Oh.
Who dares?
I summon you. Tell me what happened here.
Why should I? I led a worm cult cell here. We planned to loot the ruins. Dragon priests wore powerful artifacts, masks, and I wanted one. Eyes of the king, you used a summoning spell on me.
Nice fat bottle of elderflower and rose quartz to myself. If my older sister even tries taking some, I will commit arson. You will know the heat of my rage. Literally, because I'm gonna set stuff on fire. Yeah, you're gonna have to, like, maybe put some aside. Keep a secret stash. I sure do love summoning the devil. Can we do an angle next? I might not be the biggest fan of math, but sure. How'd your party all die, Nordal?
We died to the Draugr. Maggots take your tongue.
My
The
tongue?
unbound dead bested us. We never even saw a
Whoa,
dragon
hey
priest.
buddy. Leave my tongue out of this. What happened to your shard of Wuthrod?
Ah, that's why you're here. Want it for yourself, do you? Too bad. The Draugr took it from our corpses.
Yeah, party of
and
nerds.
the temple is sealed once again.
We were just on our way to the library when these mean old Draugr took our lunch money and gave me a wedgie.
You presume you can defeat the Massid dead.
Yep.
And an ancient puzzle will just unlock for you?
Yeah.
Amazing. Scum. The gates of Forelhost are sealed.
This guy's kind of
The
mean.
cult might have succeeded had the Draugr not murdered us. You are doomed.
She constantly steals others' food, and when she does, she takes loads more than she needs. Oh, no. Yeah, see, that right there, I would take issue with that. Be like, hey, now. Like, come on, now. Oh, man, I would keep a close eye. Like, I'm just like a hawk, just constantly monitoring the food or whatever, you know? Just constantly, like, making sure I see it in my vision. Living with your sister-in-law, yeah.
Your spirit is bound to your geode, yes.
That's why she's barred from.
You
I
can
don't blame
drag
you.
me
I
from
don't
my
blame you at
fears
all.
Whenever you wish. So do as you will. I'll laugh when you die.
I'll laugh when you die. Oh, wait. I'm too late for that. Fucking nerd. Anyway. Ancient carvings. That gives me permission to hide my snacks as I got food issues. Aw. I completely support that. I completely support the idea of hiding your food if it comes down to it. Plumage and right. It's so cold. Ugh. That's the noise I make when I'm cold. Ugh. Use 3 and different. It's a Skyrim puzzle. I had almost a whole bag of Popper juice, aka mini Dutch pancakes to myself. Oh, wow. That sounds pretty good. Man, I could go for that. That sounds really good. Nothing wrong with that. It was excellent. Center snake. Okay, so the center one is a snake, and then it said use 3 different. So if I make this one a snake, then it's just kind of a 50-50 thing if I get this one right. That one's bird. This one will be, I think it's a fish. Is there a switch I'm supposed to hit? No? Okay, what if I make this one fish and I make the other one bird? Yeah, I've never had a Poffergies. Am I saying that right? Poffergies? Poffergies? There we go. I was right, gamers. Mental over them with some rum cakes. Man, all this talk of snacks is making me snacky. All sounds really, really good. Oh, come on, little fella, your first adventure. We got spooters. Oh, this way. Good morning, Skyrim. Yeah. Yeah, just a little spider, minding its own business. You can like get those in winter. Ah, is it kind of like a seasonal thing? Well, honestly, only being able to eat it every now and then, that just makes it, you know, that just makes it even more enjoyable when you do get to have it. Gnawed bone. Yeah. Oh. Sorry to it, but I gotta intrude on your eternal slumber and all that, but I'm here to tuck you back in. That's me insane waiting to eat the rum truffle cakes. You just really get a craving, huh? Just, I need them, I need them. The little rumble things. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if I have those around where I live. I probably do, I would just probably have to look a little harder. They might just not be super common. Hey. New South Wales, Australia to be okay. So you have those all year round, huh? Hmm. Well, that's good. UK is pretty much seasonal, I think. Fair enough. Well, as long as you get to have them. Yeah, maybe I'll have to take a look, like, I wonder if that would be considered like a... Because there's a foreign food market around where I live. That's where I get stroopwafels from. So I wonder if they would have stuff like that. I'll have to take a gander. Super tasty and warming. Sounds really good. Really does. Hey, buddy. Stroopwafel, yeah. Yeah. I have those a lot. Every morning I have one with coffee. I love stroopwafels. Kalibi was the one that introduced them to me. And they're pretty darn fantastic. Hell yeah, base stroopwafel appreciator. Yeah, I think they're considered like a foreign thing because they're not super common here, but they are coming around more and more often. And like cashiers keep saying like, "Oh my god, I had these like one was like, "Oh my god, I've seen these before. I've had them on a plane and they were amazing." It's like, well, the store you work at sells them. Why don't you just buy some? So I'm really hoping that they become more of a mainstream thing here. That way I could acquire them more frequently. Hey, what's up, Eight Legs? Good to see ya. Eight Legs the Hedgehog. Polly Legs the Hedgehog. Hey. Welcome on in. We're trying not to freeze our nards off here in the mountains of Skyrim. This reminds me a lot of, in the later sections of Ghost of Tsushima, there's a section where you have to go up a mountain, and it's this kind of the same mechanic where it's like, it's so cold that it depletes your health and you have to keep stopping to warm up and all that. I need to play Ghost of Tsushima again. Maybe I'll play through the story mode sometime.
It gives understanding. Power.
Well, now that I finished Bully, I could pretty much start a new series.
Let us test your power.
Okay. Let me apply my stink. You're no match for Stink Knight. Putting up ice walls. What is this, Overwatch? Ghost of Sushi. I haven't had sushi in ages, man. I like sushi. Well, I like sushi. My stomach doesn't like sushi. My stomach is still not used to it. I have to eat it more often. But I don't get it enough to get used to it, so it's one of those things. The Chinese food restaurant that's like right by where I live, they have a sushi roll called the, what's it called? The Philadelphia roll. Which, the fish in there is actually not raw, it's smoked salmon with some other stuff. I forget what else, but that was really good. It was really good. Ghost of Yotei, or yeah, Yotai, Yoti, whatever. 2nd of October. I'm looking forward to that, honestly. I saw some people that took some issues with the game, but honestly, it kind of sounded like stuff that doesn't really matter to me. Like, they're like, oh, but the person that they face scanned and the one that voice acts for the main character, oh, she has political takes I don't like. It's like, well, I don't fucking care. I don't care who she is, what she believes in. The game looks cool. Origin story, that one Killing Floor 2 boss, the smelly aura. Yeah, exactly, that's me. This is the origin story. Duck sushi? I never had duck sushi. I wonder how that would be. I've had a Peking duck before. We got it because I played through Yakuza Like a Dragon, which, like, one of the reoccurring things throughout that whole game is that Ichiban was, like, promised Peking duck, but, like, never gets it. And so, like, I got my friend to play that game too, and he really liked it. And he's like, you know what? All these mentions of Peking duck, I think we ought to just go and get some. So we did. And it was really good. Different than what I'm used to, you know? But it was really good. Played about Dying Light the Beast. Ooh. Yeah. I have the first Dying Light on Steam, and I haven't played it. I played it back when it came out. And it looked really good. Or, well, it was really good. I did like it a lot. I should play through the first one again. And I got all these games that I think would be perfect for streaming through. I try to, like, stick to only, like, one main playthrough at a time, but I don't know. Maybe I could expand a bit more. Yeah, I would like to eat more duck. I think it's pretty good. It's like it's the same thing with the sushi, kind of, but, like, not as much. To where it's like my stomach, I guess, just isn't used to it because it's not something that I've really eaten. Like, I could probably count on one hand how many times I've eaten duck my whole life. And I could only actually really remember the one time with the Peking duck. Want to co-op it with me then, Dirt? Which one? The newer one? Or the first one? Either way, yeah, we could probably do something like that. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, I remember when the first Dying Light came out, my friend had it, and he brought it over with his PS4. And, there's that whole mechanic about how the infected or whatever get, like, a lot more violent at night. And so it's like, it was getting dark out, and I'm pretty sure that, like, I'm pretty sure there's a mechanic where you could just go to, like a safe house or whatever and, like, pass time that way, but we didn't know that at the time, so we were just like, oh shit, we're way too low level to be fighting these nighttime zombies. And so there was, like, a little platform underneath a bridge, and we just kind of like sat there for like an hour in real life time, and it was pitch dark because it was nighttime in the game, and we heard like all of the like advanced night zombies on the bridge above us that were like half aware we were there but like not fully aware. They just knew that we were around, and we're just sitting there just like, man, this is scary. That was crazy, man.
Oh there.
My fourth
We've been
playthrough of the
hearing
first
about your
game prep where
exploits
it's a
from Veldrama.
bip and you're in
We're
my
up here
game.
looking for a patrol from Riften that seems to have gone
Fair
missing.
enough. Yeah, I mean, like, if you wanted to play that one, we could do that. I'm pretty sure... Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, I do. I do. Well, shoot, yeah, we could co-op it. It'd be interesting. Just became speed and book it. Yeah, that's a good alternative, too.
Shows bones. I'm glad to hear that. On both counts. I wasn't looking forward to going up there. The mountain has a terrible reputation. I'll take the shard back to Riften and keep it safe until you need it.
Thank you, partner. Isn't there a Dark Brotherhood quest I could be going and doing? But honestly, yeah, that's a good idea. Like, thankfully they couldn't get to us on that platform where we were just kind of like holing out. But yeah, probably would have been a better idea if we just would have booked it. I mean, especially with all the parkour in that game and everything. Yesterday I came in, there was a chest here. Well, I could just go do the Thieves Guild quest. I haven't really done much with those either. You definitely don't want to get stuck, because if you get stuck, your only option is to fast travel, and if you fast travel when you're not standing by one of the way shrines, it costs gold. Whereas using a way shrine makes it free. And even if it is only like 100 gold, I'm not spending my gold on that. The best viewers? Brother, I've already got the best viewers right here. Thank you, Callie. Bot be gone. Damn right. Hey, but like I said, what? Okay, you get the best viewers. I already do. They're right here already. Absolutely. Hey, thank you all. Oh yes. Abba's Landing. The region you unlock when you buy the Thieves Guild DLC. This area reminds me a lot of like Aladdin. Which, honestly, that whole like more like Middle Eastern sort of fantasy is probably what inspired this region, I would have to imagine. That's one of my favorite things about the Elder Scrolls series, is just seeing how they incorporate like real world like cultures and stuff like that, and they kind of like are inspired by it. I think that's neat. I think it's cool. Like how, like, I think it's neat how like in the Argonian territory, it's like a lot of their architecture and stuff is very like ancient South American, like with the pyramids and those like obsidian club weapons. I think it's neat. Ban them again. Good. You ban them. Oh, yeah. Because I went to click the ban as soon as, like, the second after you clicked it. So, thank you for catching that. Dirt bets on Crake throwing me in a pit and not letting me get any upgrades in Repo. Oh no. Honestly, that sounds like a Crike movie. Or Crack, not Crike. Crikey. That is evil. And also, admittedly, sounds kind of, on par, if I'm being honest. It's okay If I'm there, I'll do my best to catch you before you fall in. We'll work together to ensure safety. I'm struggling to words. I like that he gave me that special helmet as a reward for the quest, and I just immediately go into town and just break it apart with my bare hands. I ain't gonna wear that. That's light armor. I wear heavy armor. Like a true Nord. I dare you to say that to his face on Sunday. What, that we'll work to prevent that. Because sure, you know, I mean, like, if I could catch you or whoever else before they fall in the pit, I'll do it. Strength and numbers and all that. I'm all for a little tomfoolery, but I'll do what I can to prevent traitorous behavior. Last time I was being dangled over a pit and hearing, "Do you like the taste of death?" Oh my god. Yeah, that is definitely one of his favorite lines, that's for sure. I honestly, like, I picked up on that after, like, only, like, a day of even knowing him. I really took no fall damage from that? That's crazy. I'm pretty... Aw, thank you. I do my best. I do my diddly dang best. I kind of wanted to... You know what? I'll go to the Thieves' Den. Crazy that he never drops that slice of cake. It's funny because it's like when they were doing the event where I unlocked this horse, I'm like, oh, that's a pretty horse. Yeah, I'll use it. And then I get on and I'm like, what's with the piece of cake? I mean, I don't take issue with the piece of cake. It just caught me off guard when I first saw it. You did get him back though? Good. Good. Two can play at that game. Abba's Landing is so confusing. But that's good, that's good. Gotta do what you gotta do. I died and bounced my dead self over whilst being followed by the cause of it, and he saw me and was like, how did you... And bam, he was dead good. Revenge from beyond the grave. I love that.
Watch your step, Groundwalker.
Groundwalker? She called me a groundwalker? What, do you fly or something?
Can you lend a helping hand?
I beg of you.
What? Let's cook some dinner. He found it hilarious too, so it's fair game. That's good, that's good. Hey, if you're gonna dish it out, you should at least be able to take it, so I'm glad to hear that. So that's good at the very least. So yeah, let me just cook some mad dinner and I could sell some of this stuff off and bank some stuff, and then we'll move on. I just don't want to end up over encumbered in the middle of doing a quest. That's such a pain when that happens. In the Oblivion remaster, man, it's just... I've gotten to the point where it's like every time I go into a cave or a dungeon or something, it's like, alright, I'm going to be over encumbered by the time I'm done with this, because it's like I'm picking up like every weapon and piece of armor that I see just so I could sell it. And it's like, alright, time to spend an hour crawling back to the nearest town.
Take pity on me.
Alright, yeah, let me go in here, sell some of this stuff off. Put some stuff in the bank. And then we'll move on. Diagon Alley. I don't have any stolen stuff, I don't think. No.
Why let tax?
The Thieves Guild missions in the Oblivion remaster have been fun too, because it's like, in order to progress the Thieves Guild quest, you have to sell, well, you know, like sell a certain amount, like a certain value of, a combined value of stolen merchandise to fences. So it's just like, I just, like, anything that's not nailed down, I take. Plates, apples and strawberries and stuff like that. Just anything that has value that is not bolted down to the ground, I take it. So it's like, I think the amount that I've stolen and sold to the Thieves Guild is like 1,500 gold at this point. Which is so much, in fact, that it's like, because it's like, that's the structure of the Thieves Guild quest line. It's like, you have to buy, or no, you have to steal and sell a certain amount of shit to them before they give you, like, the next main quest of the quest line, you know what I mean? So it's like every time I complete one of the quests for the Thieves Guild, I get a thing that pops up that's like, just like, I've sold however much to the Thieves Guild, I should go and see so-and-so for my next So it's like, I have already met the threshold for what I need to steal by the time I complete the quest. So it's just, I never have this period where it's like, well, I better go stealing before I can do the next quest, because I've already surpassed the amount. Petra, hi! Hello, hello! Welcome on in. We're definitely not, mingling with the Thieves Guild. In fact, this is the Upstanding Citizen Guild, where we get together and we discuss ways to be more upstanding and polite and respect authority. Oh, we love respecting authority. It's our favorite pastime. Need people to play Be the Zombie bit, do tower raids in the second game. Oh, and the second Dying Light? Yeah, I never played that one. I only played the first Dying Light. And, same with Dead Island. I only ever played the first Dead Island. I want to play through that one again, too. Man, when did Dead Island come out? I gotta Google that. Because I'm sitting here thinking, I think I was in high school when that game came out. Yep, 2011. I was in high school when that game came out. Oh, I feel old. Theft and Elder Scrolls based. You found out your dad can't read. Oh no! What happened there? What do you mean? What happened? Today in this meeting we'll discuss holding the door for someone far enough away that they have to do a funny jog to catch up so you don't have to wait long holding. Oh god, I hate when that happens. It's like, bro, I'm like 50 yards away. Why are you holding the door for me? That's like passive aggressive levels of politeness. Tower raids in the second game, the first one has evil. Oh, interesting. Huh. I didn't know that. Man, I haven't played that game in so long, I have like no idea what's even going on in it. Yeah, maybe I'll boot it up sometime soon, just kind of play it around a little bit. I keep forgetting to put my awesome statue down. Yeah, Bolted Island's nice. Nice. I'll have to pick up the second one. If I played through the first one, maybe I'll pick up the second. Bonus points for the little wave and nod while averting eye contact. Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. Oh, man. Yeah, I do that. That's one of my moves, too. I left my dad a note to wake me up at 12:30 p.m. when he left for work, and he woke me up at 11:50 a.m. Oh, no. 40 minutes early. That's like a lifetime. Well, I hope you were still able to get enough rest. Lawful good trolling. That's what that feels like, yeah. It's like, you can't really call someone out on that, because it's like, what? You're upset that I held the door open for you? Kind of crazy, not gonna lie. So it's just like, okay, yeah, whatever. Thank you, I suppose. To yell at people so I can figure out where the fuck the hard copy of my driver's license is because I need it before the end of the month. Oh, okay. I forget if it's this year or next year that I need to go and renew my driver's license. I forget. It has been a while. I don't really drive a whole lot anymore these days, though, so... Be the Zombie could be a DLC, though. I have no idea. I have too many DLCs, to be honest. That's fair. That's how I get playing Skyrim with mods. It's like, it gets to a point where it's like, is this from the base game? Is this a mod? I can't remember. And then I'll tell someone, I'll be like, oh yeah, just go do this thing, or go to this area, and they're like, that area doesn't exist. And I'm like, oh no. I'm completely forgetting what vanilla Skyrim is like. The tower raids aren't DLC, at least. That's good. That's good to know. Huh. Yeah, I never tried any of that stuff. I only ever played the single-player campaign, and even then, it wasn't a whole lot. It was just whenever my friend brought it over. This hunter just ran into a bear trap and died. What did the game mean by this? Huh. Me coded. Oh man, I step in bear traps in these games all the time. It makes me happy that like Skyrim and stuff like that. Fallout has it too, where it's like there's like sneak related perks where it's like you don't trigger traps on the ground, whether it's bear traps in Skyrim or if it's mines in Fallout. I really need those. I can't tell you how many times I've fallen because of a dumb trap that I just didn't notice. Petra can't be Planetra without her real ID compliant license. True.
Traps everywhere. Can't fall asleep.
The Iron Wheel? Here? Are they protecting Velsa?
Those axes are gigantic. Oh my god.
What's this? A message to Chief Inspector.
Those look like they would be a little unwieldy to just use with one hand.
Damn it.
Like the
Damn it. Change of plans. You need to see this.
You don't need to wave me over. I'm already right here.
This message is to Chief Inspector Ron Beek. It's about an arrest order. Velsa's arrest order. She isn't working with the Iron Wheel. She's their next target.
You seem disappointed.
Velsa was the last living person who could have placed the Iron Wheel on our trail. But it wasn't.
Oh yeah,
her.
I would appreciate
Of
that,
course it
Tiger. Thank you
wasn't.
very much.
Now I need to tell my least
Yeah, we could
favorite
definitely do that
person
sometime.
she's
I'd like to
in
play
mortal
that game
danger.
again. I would enjoy that.
I can't stand her, but she was always one of our best.
I greatly appreciate it.
Use her.
Very
help
supportive, very
in
cool.
restoring the Thieves Guild.
Oh, I'm getting I think someone's buying a bunch of my stuff right now. It's what
Control
those
that
pings
around
are.
Velsa. Never show her your tell.
I thought you said never show her your toe. But don't worry, I'll keep my shoes on.
I want to rush in, give the Iron Wheel a reason to fear us. But I'm in charge, and if I'm captured, the Thieves Guild is dead. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I need to fall back to the den while you warn Velsa.
I've never met Velsa.
Show her the Iron Wheel's message. Tell her Nicholas is dead if you have to. Do what you can to bring her to the den. But if she refuses, leave her. I owe her a warning. Nothing more.
Works for me. Dinner. Oh, you got dinner? Archie.
Head to the upper levels and
Hydrate,
search
I'll
for
do
her
just
below.
that. Thank you
It's a
very
bit of a
much.
maze, but look for
I hope you have a nice
garden.
dinner. Hope you're having something
Watch
good.
traps.
Thank you for the self-care. Lord knows I need it.
Enthusiastic about
In
her
fact,
fantasy.
let me pull my seat closer to the desk. That way I could just lean back into it. I always hunch forward. Over time, I should really record myself and do like a time lapse of just slowly crunching forward towards the screen. One is my adding you as a friend on this so I can send you my Steam profile. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll accept your friend request. Yeah, let me Acceptamundo. Thank you for adding me. Oh yeah, let me get a stretch in there too. The double elbow pop. You probably didn't hear that, but I sure did. Ugh. Roll my neck a little bit. I needed that. Wait. Big Dort stretch. Shrimp dirt. Very true. Shrimp is the natural state of a streamer. It is. It is. My spine is shaped like a question mark. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What kind of traps?
Obnoxious and dripping with poison, just like her personality.
Oh! Let me, this is gonna be like super late, but... I'm on YouTube.
Boom. Boom. Pow.
There we go. It only took me like a full minute to get that out, but fair enough. The letter U, oh no. U-shaped spine.
If she hadn't retired,
That's
Nicholas
very
would still be alive.
unique.
Shouldn't say that.
Well, hey, I hope
very
that
good at what
I
she
hope
does.
everyone else gives
If
himself a
she'd been
good
around for
straunch
the dowry
too.
heist, we'd have been spared all this tragedy. But now's not the time to open old wounds.
You're right. Anyway.
I'm not drunk. I'm just drinking.
I'm not drunk, I'm just drinking. What is going on in Abba's Landing? I couldn't imagine just having like a trap door that just leads to like a alligator infested sewer. That reminds me of when I was really little. The first like 3 years of my life before my parents grabbed a house, we were living in a trailer, and I remember at one point there was a family of raccoons that had like crawled in like the under part of the trailer, like between the floor and like, you know, like the actual bottom of the trailer. And you could hear them clawing at night. And then one day my dad like it was like you know, to deter animals like that, you go and you get like a bottle of like cat urine or something like that, just to like spray around, and then they'll smell it and they'll get out of there. And then yeah, sure enough, one night you just look out the window and you see a family of raccoons, including little ones, just leaving. I'm just glad they didn't claw through the floor. Constantly sit with my knees almost to my chest, while also somewhat leaning back. I guess if it's comfortable for you, like, do you get any, like, back pain from that or anything? If it's comfortable, then I guess fair enough.
Stop me.
I imagine they want me to be a little sneaky deaky here, but at the same time, it's like, do I really care about being sneaky deaky? It's also kind of dark and hard to see anything. Almost an L pose. Almost. Very much is comfy. Well, fair enough. If that works for you, then excellent. I mean, like, yeah, if it doesn't cause you any back pain or anything, then fair enough. Take it, I can't get through there. Oh no, now I have to kill this person with my mace. Well, I didn't mean to kill the hit the civilians, but I mean, I guess if they want to die too. Teehee. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. I'll kill all the iron wheels. Come here. Hi there. Don't mind me, I'm just baking some apples. By mixing them in this bowl. Green scour gut tea. Very much is comfy. Well, that's good, as long as it's comfy. But yeah, I know what you mean with like the L pose, like from Death Note. I never really watched Death Note, but it did come on the TV a lot when I was a kid, and because like Adult Swim would always play anime on Saturdays. Where do they want me to go exactly? I'm very confused. I feel like I'm in like a special instance of the city where it's like things are closed off, you know? Like I get the feeling that I'm not going to run into other players while I'm in this version of Abba's Landing. Can I get through here? Yes. Hello, my name's Dirt. I'll be your killer tonight. Whoop. What's the point of going invisible if you're just gonna reappear in the exact same spot? Definitely one of the classics. It really is. It's one of the ones that I've thought about rewatching now that I'm older. You would think it's like, okay, I'm gonna go invisible. It's like, well, then why not try and like get behind me or something? Why just reappear in the same spot? That it does you no good. Hello, Zestful. Good to see you. I hope you're doing all right. Welcome on in. Bro, I had a Brandon moment. Jover for him. So Jover. Levels of Jover that were previously thought to be impossible. Okay, bye. Okay, hi. I didn't realize that the Iron Wheel was hiring silly guys. My mom just told me off because she thought I was swearing. When in fact I have turned to face my dad and say, "What do you mean it's in stock?" Because he told me Split Fiction was in stock on CD keys. That's funny. What did she think that you said? I had that I had that happen with my parents too, and well, mostly my mom when I was a kid. She would think I swore when I didn't. Like, I remember one time I was playing Guitar Hero with one of my friends, and I said something about doing the... Oh, no. I said something about doing the song Suck My Kiss by Red Hot Chili Peppers, and she's like, "Hey!" And I'm like, "Hey! I said Suck My Kiss." Like the Chili Peppers song. So, hey yourself. Yeah, like from the sentence, "What do you mean it's in stock?" It's like I'm trying to think of like what that could have sounded like swear word wise. Huh. Like, oh yeah, like SSX. That was probably the craziest example. When it was like, I was turning 8 years old. And my mom's like, "So what do you want for your birthday? Are there any games that you want?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, they just came out with SSX 3," and she's like, "Sex 3?" And I'm like, "No." So that's why now whenever I talk about SSX, I make sure to say it nice and slow so people don't think I'm saying sex. The game was not in stock. No. I guess it wasn't in stock then, huh? 2 minutes to jump over 3 boxes. No one's fucking killing stuff because he overjumped the fence. I sure did. Sure enough did. Yeah, the jumping in this game is kind of weird. It's like if you're right up against something, it's kind of weird to, like, you know. Plus, I'm sure that's not the way that they wanted me to go. But then again, I have no idea where exactly they want me to go. I can see it on the map, but I'm not sure how to get there. Probably be easier in first person, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I tend to play this game in third person just because it's just a bigger field of view, you know what I mean? Which is especially helpful for, like, fighting and stuff.
I beg of you.
I'm half expecting to have a few moments when we play Dying Light of you just going splat because you missed on the parkour. Oh no. I tend to be pretty decent with that stuff in games. It's just, this one's a little weird when it comes to, like, jumping and stuff. Youch. That didn't hurt me at all. That makes me think I might be going the right way. It looks funny in first person, just bam, bam. Hello. Take a knee for a minute. Dying Light's jump button is the normal jump button. Oh yeah, isn't it? It's different than what it normally is. Which button is it? I forget. It's been so long since I played that game. It's gonna be like, it might as well be like me playing it for the first time. Right bumper. Wow. That is wild. Yeah, that would take a lot of getting used to, that's for sure. They're giving me a lot of hiding spots, but it's like, these enemies aren't really that tough to where I'd want to hide from them. Maybe if I was like a much lower level. I got thrown for a loop when I first had to deal with that scheme. Yeah. The right button or right bumper or whatever. Yeah, it definitely like I can understand like games that have it where it's like a different face button, you know how like Fallout or Skyrim it's like you jump with Y or triangle depending on which console's controller you're using. But
Did you fall to land directly upon your skull?
yeah.
I
Keypad 0 on keyboard. Keypad 0?
Do not make me beg. It is unbecoming.
That's so like,
Profitable history.
oh yeah, that's crazy. So I guess this is where I needed to be. Good day.
And who is this, Silverclaw?
I dived in like a
Who
ninja.
else
Did you see that?
defouls my garden?
In all truthfulness, I have
I didn't mean
no
to sit down,
knowledge.
but okay.
A friend? But you have no friends. Beyond my humble and mercantile self, of course.
This dude seems cool. Talk to Velsa and her guard. Okay, Velsa.
You made it past my traps.
They like
You're
to be
lucky
awkward
Stigler
like
quite
that.
skilled. I haven't decided which.
Apparently so.
Well, my garden
It
needs
was
tending.
awesome. Thank you.
Out with
Thank
it
you very
and
much.
be on your way.
Thank you very much.
What thieves' guild? The Iron Will killed or branded the lot of them. Did your illustrious guildmaster send you? Tell Nicholas if he shows his face here, I'd have a mind to slap it. With a switch. Covered in nettles.
You're a very nice, comforting person to be around. That scowl on your face just gives me a nice warm feeling in my gut. It's a welcoming scowl.
Then he finally went through with his damned fool heist. So, Guildmaster Zira sends a warning, does she? Nicholas barely in the ground and she seeks to uproot my retirement?
Come to the Thieves' Den. The Iron Will plans to arrest you. Here, we found this message.
The old cistern? Zira wouldn't warn me unless she wanted something. And I would like to see the quality of recruits she allows into her Thieves' Den. Very well. Help me repay a favor, and I'll play Zira's vastly inferior game.
Everybody just has
This
something
is
else they
where
want
we
me to do.
agree.
Okay.
Ah, you showed interest. I'll consider that your
Oh, you're almost an
agreement.
affiliate?
Skittish
Congrats.
Khajiit pretending not
Congratulations.
to eavesdrop is Silverclaw.
I think you'll
Ask
hit
him
it no
why he needs
problem.
our help.
You got this.
Meet me behind his old warehouse. After you know what you're walking into.
Yeah, when I followed you, I made sure notifications were on, so I'll keep an eye out for your streams too. Help you get that viewership up. Not that you need my help or anything, but you know. Apparently, my character is a people pleaser. You're right. Well, welcome to the mystical world of Elder Scrolls, where you just kind of just are everyone's errand boy. Not that I mind. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome.
The Thieves' Guild restored to Abba's Landing? I am most grateful for your timely and unexpected assistance. You see, my bountiful warehouse was taken from me by some conniving and nefarious individual.
It's funny because it's like, I first started the Thieves Guild, and then I just have been doing like the Radiant quests for them this whole time. So it's like, I feel like they expect me to be like brand new to this when I'm doing this quest. So it's kind of funny how it's like, everyone's like, oh my god, the Thieves Guild are back in Abba's Landing. It's like, yeah. Like, where have you been? Waiting on your new HDMI cable for your new monitor. Ooh, nice. Hell yeah. Honestly, a nice new monitor goes a long way. Stream of either Little Kitty, Big City, Hellblade, or Dying Light. All sounds fine to me.
That is the question I keep asking
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out
myself.
for the notification. I'll be
One
there if
day
I see it.
arrived to find unfamiliar guards. They chased me from my own warehouse like a common dragon frog. Someone must have bribed my overseers. It does not matter. I need you to recover what was lost.
Yeah, that game does look pretty interesting, Little Kitty, Big City. That's another one of those ones where you play as a cat, right? I like the idea of playing as a cat in like a platformer style game, because cats are so like
No.
nimble and
Did I
acrobatic.
fail to mention the ledger hidden in my old office? I may have lost my warehouse, but the ledger is worth twice that entire rickety building.
Hard locked into Minecraft. Oh no, I guess you're gonna be up for a while, huh?
I should be most grateful to the Thieves Guild. Then I shall look forward to our next most auspicious meeting.
Silverclaw, I like. That dude seems chill. Her? Velsa? Well, like I said, she's just got that heartwarming scowl on her face. The way she makes me feel like I'm bothering her by even being near her, it makes me feel so nice inside. Oh. I take garlic every chance I see it because it's semi-rare in this game. This is a secret passage. Doesn't look very secret. Oh, okay. I get what you mean now, Callie. You mean like streaming Minecraft. That's fair enough. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a specific game that you like to stream more than others. In fact, it's kind of a good thing. It kind of helps you build, like, what's the word? Just, like, stability, almost. Yeah, like I said, now that I finished Bully, like, I do still want to do another stream of Bully where I do, like, getting the collectibles and some of the side stuff that I missed out on. But, I guess I didn't need to sneak after all. But I'll have to think about what I want to play through next time. I'm still going through Bomberman. That game, Bomberman Hero for N64. I'm gonna have to play that again soon. I want to play through all that. But I don't know, like, Ghost of Tsushima would be interesting, that's for sure. It's also like a $5 on CDP. Okay. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Free update where you can customize the cat. Oh, that's Kino right there. I love that. Cat customization. Yeah, it is good to have a fallback though. That's kind of what this game has become for me. If I don't really feel like streaming anything else, like, oh, I just do ESO. Especially if they're gonna do drops and stuff like that. It's like, definitely. Characters, Dutch Bro stealing the spice like it's 1602. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Yeah, it's crazy how much, like, spice for food and stuff like that, like, influenced the history of the world, you know? Ah, go ahead, put a bounty on my head, I don't care. Banjo, oh yeah! Yeah, we got up to Rusty Bucket Bay and I stopped playing it. Because Rusty Bucket Bay is an imposing level. I should play that again soon though, you're right. I wonder where the secret passage is. I say, staring at the neon sign that reads secret passage, that's right. Thieves this way. That guard's gonna give me some trouble. If only you could kill guards in this game. But unfortunately, they're immortal. Ekum Bokum. Yeah! Oh, that gets stuck in my head. Especially since Korone played Banjo-Kazooie, and that became, like, one of her, like, tics for a while. I know, I just got seen.
No more warnings. Get out.
I'm actively trying to leave. Why don't you just let me? I love sections in games where it's like, all right, time to be sneaky, but you could just brute force it and just charge right through if you really want.
What the fuck?
What the
We
fuck?
observe our surroundings.
I do love
Finally,
Korone.
and this is the most
I
important
am a
part,
Korone
you
enjoyer.
do exactly what I tell you to do.
Luigi's Man. Oh, I love Luigi's Mansion. You know, I actually found a ROM hack for Luigi's Mansion that makes it so that the game is first person. I wonder how that looks. Because I have a little collection of things I plan on doing in October for Spooky Month. Like, like, I don't know who remembers, but I streamed Mario Kart 64 ROM hack not too long ago, where it was Dragon Ball Kart, where it was all Dragon Ball characters. I found there's another ROM hack for Mario Kart 64 that's Slasher Kart, where it's all like slasher movie villains like Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger and stuff. I'm gonna play that for October. I like stuff like that. It's funny. A couple others that I found too, like ROM hacks for Mario or Kirby or whatever. That was so funny. Yeah, right? Oh my god, the way that every time Goku would pass you, he would go, that was great! So there'd be like that one level, Yoshi's Mountain or whatever it's called, where the game kind of struggles to keep track of who's in first, or like who's in front of each other. So the entire time Goku's just going, that was great! Over and over and over. Or Piccolo looking sad when losing, yeah. I think it was both of them, honestly. Oh, and I think that they made it so that all of Piccolo's voice lines sound like Yoshi. And Beerus, they made it so like all his voice lines sounded like Donkey Kong. 1,000 Year Door. That's a good game. That's a really good game. Yeah, I'm a big fan of 1,000 Year Door. Yeah, that's another game I wanted to play through on stream was the first Paper Mario. Love Paper Mario.
You didn't bother to ask Silverclaw? Sharp as a barrel bottom, you
Who's
are.
on first?
Silverclaw wants us to recover his ledger.
Paper Mario,
Like a
1,000 Yard Stare.
Have you
Yeah,
seen those
right.
before? Squiggly lines, sometimes pictures about as thick as your skull.
Keep talking, and your skull will be as flat as a book.
No wonder Zira brought you into her thieves' guild. She mistook the muscle in your head for wit. But there's more to you than that, isn't there? We could keep flexing all day, but there's a ledger to steal. Are you ready?
Why am I not just leaving this woman to be captured? She is very... She is an ice woman. Not very nice.
Dancing girls and animal
Flex
acts.
it.
It's a warehouse. Sweaty laborers and rough-hewn crates. What do you expect?
She is
Follow
so
me and keep quiet.
unlikable. I think I did, because on the PS4, my friend had this DLC, and it's like, you can bring... It's like, if someone's in your party in this game and they don't have the DLC, you can still bring them to the DLC area. I think I remember doing this with him, and I remember being like, this is so dumb, I hate the stealth. I think I'll do better this time, though, hopefully. Flex it! Bop it! Pull it! That... As soon as I read Flex It, it got stuck in my head, the Bop It thing, man. I had one of those as a kid, man, the goofy Bop It thing, and... Oh, man, good times. That takes me back. I wonder if I still have it around somewhere. Probably doesn't work. At this point, if she wasn't quest dependent or needed to not feel this, because she'd be fucking dead. Honestly. She's very... Like... It's always funny to me in these games where, like, you'll experience an NPC that just shit talks you to your face as if you're not the most powerful character in the entire game. Like in Skyrim, like, oh, what? Let me guess. Did someone steal your sweet roll? It's like, I'll steal your soul from your body, brother. What the fuck are you talking about, sweet roll? You had the extreme version. Oh, God. What's the extreme version?
I meant
Yeah, see, you know what I mean.
Zira.
Oh,
But yes,
did the widow
you need to pass
adventurer
that
get his sweet roll
Silverclaw's
stolen?
old
It's
office.
like, bro, I will literally crush you.
First, you'll wait for me to get into position. Then you'll distract him so I can knock him on the head. Here, take this stink apple.
She said that as if it's just like, here, take the stink apple. Like, oh yes, the stink apple. I know all about that.
An alchemically infused apple. Throw it hard enough and it breaks open, surrounding your enemy with a rancid bouquet of boiled netch farts. Try not to miss.
Oh, she's giving me stink bombs.
Make your way past the guards. Silverclaw hid the ledger in his old office. We'll meet there. Now wait until
Yeah,
I'm in
the
position,
unarmed takedown,
then throw the
exactly.
stink apple.
Or the German suplex, or the attitude adjustment. I love the Skyrim takedowns, man. I really do.
You fool.
They're so brutal.
What the? Sure spawns the stench.
I don't know what that did exactly.
Hurry.
Oh. Well, how's a feller like me gonna get up there? I hope I don't have to parkour. Um. Damn it. Elder Scrolls Online is my favorite platformer. Fuck. What on earth am I supposed to get up there? I feel like this is probably more obvious than I'm able to see. Yeah, I remember not liking this. The very first time I played it with one of my friends, I remember thinking, this is dumb. I think it's just like the notion of like a stealth sequence in a game that was very clearly not intended for stealth. You know what I mean? That's always something that irks me in games.
Guards on their way. Get out.
Bethesda games suck ass and stuff. Yeah. It is very fickle, I do have to say, the stealth in these games. This ain't Thief, Todd. Honestly, bro. It ain't gotta be like this. Looking forward to Elder Scrolls Offline. Oh yeah, that's gonna be big. That's gonna be big. Mark your calendars. Okay, well, that's some progress. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. They release it 8 times just in case I missed the first 7. You know, I was honestly thinking that. I'm like, what are the odds that the next Elder Scrolls game isn't the new Elder Scrolls? How much you want to bet it's gonna be Skyrim remastered?
The guards on their way. Best get out before they clear you out.
I actually would love to get out. You're actually making it harder for me to get out, is the thing. Oh, that's right. You can't go through doors when guards want you because this is a really well-made game.
This is your last chance to leave before the guard arrives.
I want to. How about you just let me? I would love to leave. You're not letting me, though. Elder Scrolls Online 25. It's okay if you play before and actually have ship a new player? Hell no, yeah. Well, I started up again this year because I did play it on the PS4 before, and then I stopped because I lost interest. And you know what? Playing this, it's like, gee, I wonder why I lost interest. Yeah, I'm remembering exactly why I did not like these missions. Very pain in the ass. I probably won't be doing any more of these after this. Yeah, Fallout 76 does it a little better, in my opinion. This game sucks. No stupid-ass stealth sections. Hell yeah. That's always just been like a pet peeve of mine in games, where it's like, the game is clearly not designed for stealth. Why are you why are you forcing stealth? It was clearly never meant to have that. What the fuck is this? It's bad is what it is. The Thieves Guild DLC, it's good because it's like the ambient quests that you can do, where it's just go to this city and steal a bunch of stuff and then come back. It's like, that's a good way to make money, but these missions for it are just really bad, I have to say. They're like cats, yeah. Look at that. This game was just clearly not meant to have stealth. And they shoved it in anyway. Yeah, I'm probably not doing any more Thieves Guild quests after this. This is ass. You crouched still, were detected by the guard looking the complete opposite direction. You then ran into a bot while he was looking at you, and he's like, eh, whatever. Yep. That's Elder Scrolls Online stealth for you in a nutshell. In other words, not very good. I had to blow off some steam. Now, see, if I could do that to the guards, this would be a different story. But no, they had to make it so that guards are immortal and cannot be killed no matter what. Because, you know, really well-made game. Oh, hang on, I gotta plug in my phone. But yeah, honestly, it's just like anybody that's like an aspiring game designer, it's like, if your game was not designed to have stealth, like if that was not your primary thing that you were going for making the game, do not force stealth. For the love of God, do not force stealth in your game if it was not designed for it. Like, if you're playing a game like Hitman or something like that, like, that's one thing. Because, like, obviously Hitman was designed with stealth in mind, but this game was very clearly not. This game was clearly designed for just running around Unga Bunga style. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to do any more of these Thieves Guild quests. These are ass. The only time stealth sections are great are either in games as pace breakers. The only really good one I know is from that Alien Colonel Marines game where you lose all your weapons and must stealth around the xenomorphs in you. This ones are blind but react to sound and fucking explode if they catch you. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like, I can understand that, you know, kind of just to, like, keep the pace from getting, like... You know, it kind of, like, pulls you back, in a way, you know? It pulls you back into, like, reality, I guess. But, like, stealth sections like this, I don't know, they just... Like, they just feel forced. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, Cyberpunk stealth is good. I like stealth in Cyberpunk. Especially because it's pretty forgiving. All things considered. Isn't there a guard just there? Yeah, stealth games are stealth games. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's just stealth is something that it has to be just right. Because if it's not, it's going to feel like a slog more than anything. You know what I mean? It feels like a chore at a certain point. Especially because there's stuff in this game that makes stealth not very fun. Like you might have noticed, I tried to go into that door with the guards chasing me, but you can't go through doors when guards are chasing you in this game for some reason. Okay, I think I finally made it. Styx is very stealth-focused because you aren't really supposed to fight one-on-one as you are weakish. Yeah, you know, another game that comes to mind is Manhunt, back in, like, 2003. You know, that game was designed around stealth, and, you know, yeah, just like that, it's like, you can't really expect to just charge in and beat all the enemies just fighting them toe-to-toe because your character is not strong enough for that. I mean, which is realistic. It's like, yeah, you know, it's like, if you're trying to fight, like, 50 dudes at once, it's like, yeah, realistically, you're not going to win. Oh, thank God this is not Oblivion lockpicking. But yeah, it's like, I don't mind stealth in games, it's just, it has to be done just right, you know what I mean? It has to be. If it's not, it's gonna just feel like a chore, and it's not gonna be fun to do.
Someone's coming. Hide before they see
you know, like
left a surprise in the warehouse, but it's not.
You know, like Callie said with Cyberpunk or Hitman or whatever. It's like, those are games that are designed to, like, Cyberpunk isn't designed expressly for stealth, but they did obviously put consideration into it.
Cautious people are on their way to inspect the warehouse. We don't have time for this nonsense.
An explosion! Talk me knew something was amiss.
Why did it just automatically make me leave my hiding spot?
Surprise, you fools. I'll collect Silverclaw. Meet us back at the Thieves' Den.
Yeah, they gave a choice. Yeah. Hello? Ain't no way I'm stuck. There is no fucking way I'm stuck right now. There we go. Jesus Christ. I hate the Thieves Guild quests. I hate them. These are so bad.
Explosion! Run to the nearest tavern!
Run to the nearest tavern? Oh, if shit's exploding, I'm gonna be drunk while it's happening. Manhunt is the ultimate stealth game. If you get seen, you have to lose your tail or you're fucked. You cannot... Exactly. Exactly. It's just not possible. Fighting even just one guy by himself is difficult and honestly not worth it because you're gonna lose so much health that it's just... You know what I mean? It's just not worth fighting in Manhunt, you know? Which is fair because that's what the game tells you, you know? That's what the game wants you to do. You know, whereas this game, it's like you're this unstoppable force that can kill pretty much anything. Oh god, I hit my phone. Where you could kill pretty much anything, but then every now and then it's like, okay, well, this part, though, you can't actually fight your way out. You have to stealth, which is just, I don't know, it feels lame. Especially because the guards are unkillable. It's like, I understand why city guards are unkillable, but, like, the guards during these missions should be killable. But they're not. They could watch me get into a hiding spot, though, and then just forget about me. Yeah, this game should have either done a better job with its stealth sections like this, or it just should not have had them all together. You know, it's like, I get it. It's like, oh, I'm in the Thieves Guild. Yeah, I need to be a sneaky guy. But it's like, it's just not rewarding is the issue. I'm just going to brute force it. I don't give a shit anymore. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like, the stealth has to be rewarding. And if it's not, well, then I'm not going to want to play it. Surely they can't get me here. Although I'm sure they'll find a way up. Nice. Alright, so yeah, I must say, if we're gonna compare the Thieves Guild quests to the Dark Brotherhood quests, I definitely like the Dark Brotherhood ones much better, because they don't force this much stealth. And now, for the love of God, I'm going to use one of my pardons. I do see Cash as a neutral character. He does heinous... Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, he was on death row for murder, so it's like he's not exactly a good guy, but... You know, it's like, you're a neutral, maybe not so great guy surrounded by much worse guys, you know what I mean? So it kind of, you know what I mean? It's like the game doesn't paint it as like you're a hero or anything, because James Earl Cash is not a hero. You know, he's the protagonist, but he's not a hero to the guys you kill in the game. But it's not like he has exactly, you know, he doesn't really have a choice. He doesn't kill the hostages he saves, or that one reporter. Yeah, the reporter lady, he actually escorts her, like, to her apartment to make sure she's safe, which you could argue that he only did that because he wanted her to get the story out so that she could screw over, you know, Starkweather and all that. But it's like, even then, it's like, whether or not he was doing it for her sake alone or just because he wanted to get back at Starkweather, it's like, he still did it. You know, so it's like, he's not a monster. And yeah, like, those hostages. You know, in fact, the game will actually fail the mission if you let all the hostages... excuse me, if you let all the hostages die. Where? What was that in reference to? Did I say something goofy? Manhunt Dead by Day. Ooh, that would actually be really cool, considering, like, I mean, yeah, that would work perfectly. Like, imagine if they added, like, Pigsy as a killer. Oh, that'd be super cool. And then they could have James Earl Cash as the survivor.
Well,
Or even, like, the Manhunt 2 protagonist. I can't remember his name. Right now? Like, what's this city called?
Cause trouble.
If the city, this is Abba's Landing, which is over here to the southwest of Skyrim. Yeah, sorry if I'm missing something that's like blatantly obvious. Killing motherfuckers is even not mad about it, he just fucking kills the lead. Yeah, that is true. Ahab reference? Is it an Ahab reference? We have to... Oh, like Captain Ahab. Right. Okay. Okay. It probably is a reference to that. You're probably right. Yeah, Captain Ahab from the Moby Dick story. Yeah, from Elden Ring, right. I do remember hearing someone talk about that recently, that it's a Captain Ahab reference. Curse you, Bale! Yeah, right. Yeah. I actually did that boss fight, like, a week ago. So, yeah, that's fresh on my mind. Curse you, Bale! Oh, that was such a good fight, man. I didn't need to do that, but I sure did. The whale! The whale! Behold, a true Drake warrior, and I, Egon. Oh, honestly, one of the coolest summons, NPC summons in all of Elden Ring. The dude just comes in screaming like he's at WrestleMania or something. That was such a good fight, man. Of course, I used both the NPC summon and my Mimic tier for it, but I don't care. I'm a Mimic tier enthusiast, which, to be completely honest, man, my Mimic tier, like, hardly did anything during that fight. Mimic tier is kind of useless for bosses that you don't, like, get right up in their grill, because the Mimic tier tries to stay with you. So it's like, my Mimic tier the whole fight was just kind of, like, walking around like, oh, what do we do now? Like, I don't know, maybe take care of the dragon that's spewing fire lightning at us? Not fire, not lightning, fire lightning. It burns and shocks.
Do you have the ledger?
He does hold his weight. He was a big help. He really was. I couldn't have done it without him. Or, well, I might have been able to, but it would have taken a lot of strategizing, and
in this place,
I don't have the patience for that.
So, does the stink of victory waft about you?
Huh?
Wonderful! Were my perfidious overseers inconvenienced in any way? I do so hope they are bereft of convenience. Yet, the others who labored for me are blameless. Should they desire it, they shall have a place in my future endeavors.
I hate to say it, brother, but I kind of shoved my dagger through one of their heads. I don't know if that was one of your workers or not, but you might be needing to put out some help wanted.
To restore my fortunes from my humble shop. It is near the docks. You can't miss it.
Okay, well, not a big fan of the stealth sections, but I do still appreciate the Thieves Guild lore. Even though it is kind of the same thing in every game, where it's like, people aren't taking us seriously anymore. We need you to go and steal a bunch of shit so people remember that we exist. And then you do it, and then it's like, yay, Thieves Guild is great, until the next game, where it's like, oh no, people don't take us seriously anymore. I do have some stolen stuff to sell. Hello, Waylamond.
You've been busy, my friend.
I sure have. Who am I speaking to now? Up here? I like never go up to this section of the Thieves' Den. Man, those axes are just enormous. Those look like two-handed axes, but she dual wields them. What a badass.
Back without Velsa? Can't say I'm surprised. I've met camels less stubborn.
You know something that in the next Elder Scrolls game, I really hope that they do away with just like one-handed weapons and two-handed weapons. You know what I mean? I want them to make it more like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, where it's like you could one-hand or two-hand any weapon. You know what I mean? Like, as long as your character is strong enough to one-hand a weapon. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's cool with that Elden Ring and Dark Souls give you that option.
I'm happy to hear Velsa plans to join us.
The jellyfish and the
will be
anger
invaluable.
from Elden Ring? Hell yeah, dude.
Not very convincing, was it?
That
I'll need to practice.
that fucking anchor, man. It's such a cool weapon. And then the jellyfish. Both the summon and the jellyfish shield, where it's just one of those spirit jellyfishes that just wrap its tentacles around your arm and you're just using it like a shield. Love that shit, dude. Unidentified Baraha's Curse hand armor.
Practice thinking with your mouth
Gauntlets
closed.
of Baraha's Curse. Oh, it's heavy, though.
Oh, joy. Here she is.
Mm.
Velsa, I'd recognize your grating voice anywhere. How is your retirement? Seems there are
It's not
some
that good.
troubles from which you can't run away.
It's very relaxing, Guild Master. Did you know I named a weed after you? It grows taller than it should and takes more water than its share from the plants around it.
She is so ice
That's
cold,
hard to believe.
and not in the way that I
The
like.
type of person to get your hands dirty.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, she's
The
not even
Bronzier
looking at
weed
her.
thrives in the dark. I take great pleasure in cutting it down to size.
And then here
every
comes
day.
a brain tama. The close talker. Alright, well, there's that dealt with then. Fair enough.
Just as I
Well, like I said, not a big fan of the stealth sections, but I do really like the Thieves Guild, like their lore and all that, so I let it slide. I'll probably do the other quests at some point, but not right now. I need a break from doing stealth. Not the close talker, yeah, straight out of Seinfeld. Do I have anything that's not stolen to sell? I'm not sure if I do.
The guild would frown.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I really feel like that the stealth in this game could be better just if they made a few changes. Like, the fact that you can't run through doors when you're being pursued, I feel like that's just kind of lame. It's like, I kind of get why, but at the same time, it's like,
Feeling a bit light.
because I remember, I forget which town it is, but there's a town in this game where it's like, it's really not that big, and there's really no place to hide if you're getting chased by the guards, but you also can't leave because the city's walled in, and you have to go through the gate to leave. So it's just like, if you get caught by the guards, it's like you're almost just kind of fucked. You know, and it shouldn't be that way. I should be able to escape the guards if I'm cunning and crafty enough. And oh boy, am I cunning. Oh, do I still have another box that I have to open? Oh, I do. And it's the... Oh, did I just not take it last time? Oh, I guess I opened it, but I didn't take it out. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, those gauntlets, they look okay, but they don't provide as much armor as I would like. A note from Quen. Dirt Gamer. There's a place near the den where I go to think. Can you come by when you have a free moment? I need your help with a personal matter. Quen. The mustard stain doesn't represent anything. Huh? Okay. That's my character's name, Dirt Gamer. See? Nord Dragon Knight, Dirt Gamer. I do plan on going for more lore accurate names because I do plan on making other characters. I have the idea to make a character that I specifically build around like stealth and stuff. and it's gonna be a female Argonian named like Dust Beneath Claws or something like that. Which I know that like Khajiit are like the ideal for stealth builds, but I want to do an Argonian. And then I do want to have a character that's designed specifically for PvP, because it's like this character I have right now is just kind of a general use character. He's kind of just pretty decent at everything, but not a master at anything, you know? So I guess I would just call it a PvE build.
Something for you.
Did you say what?
Something about the bastard who forced Silverclaw from his own warehouse.
Warehouse.
I think. Some fancy pantalooned merchant lord who might be after the guild's old rackets.
I will say the voice acting in this game is amazing. Really good stuff. Like, I give them a lot of credit with this game, because it's like, they could have just made it like solely like, you know, multiplayer focused, but they did a really good job of making it so like you could enjoy this game as a single player experience if you really wanted. Where it's like the only real thing that's multiplayer is just seeing other people running around. But it's like there are duels and stuff, but it's like, I think World of Warcraft does the same thing. I've never played WoW, but it's like in PvE areas, other players could only hurt you if they challenge you to a duel and you accept. Unless you're in the PvP area, which is Central Cyrodiil.
Don't keep her waiting.
Which is interesting, because even in the PvP area of Cyrodiil, there are still single-player quests and stuff you can do. It's just now you're doing them with the threat of PvP, you know? It's pronounced Diart Gaimar. Yeah, it's a traditional Nord name. You have mispronounced my name. It's not Dirt Gamer. It's Diart Gamar. They'd call it... Yeah, exactly. I'm a jack of all trades, basically. Like... Yeah, with this character, like, I do have... I think I maxed out all of the, heavy armor traits. Yeah, see, I have all of these. So basically, I just built a tank that is also pretty proficient in all other things. Except magic. He doesn't know shit about magic. But that's okay, because I don't really use magic. Like, I have a lot of the Thieves Guild things, too, but only stuff where it's, like... stolen stuff is worth more and all that, you know? I think I have a lot of the... Yeah, see, I'm pretty decent with my weapon perks, too. I do have a lot of skill points to go, but I'm kind of saving them. World of Warcraft, nah. The true MMO experience. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Damn right. Based? Based apartment. Yeah, I really want to play 76 again soon, man. I should get... Maybe I'll do it today, even. After this. You know, after I have some lunch. I do miss Fallout 76. I like 76. I think it does a good job. Like, it honestly just feels like Fallout 4, but with other players running around. You know what I mean? I should read the rest of your chat. Yeah, they added fishing. Oh, which... Let me tell you, man. If a game has fishing in it, that brings my enjoyment way up. Like, even the fishing in this game, where it's not very super involved, you kind of just go to a fishing spot, activate the fishing spot, if you have the bait for it, and then you just wait until your character gets a bite, and then you push... It's kind of the same as how Skyrim does their fishing. You know, you kind of just go to the right spot, cast your line, and wait till you get a bite, and then you just hit the button again. It's super simple. I heard that the Fallout 76 fishing is a little more involved, though, where there's actually, like, a mini-game. Which is cool, because I like how they do fishing in, like, Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, fishing in that game is a lot of fun. As long as it's not, like, super goofy and, like, hard to do. Because there have been games where it's just, like, I cannot grasp how to do this fishing minigame. And maybe it's just me. But, yeah. If you have pacifists on, no PvP at all. It's off as long as they don't attack, but... Exactly, right. Which, you know, I keep the pacifist mode on just because it's like, yeah, I'm not really looking to, like, get owned by some dude that's, like, a level 9,999, you know, when I'm just trying to, like, look for resources to build, like, something cool at my house, you know? I'm not really a PvP guy. It's like, unless it's a game specifically meant for PvP, like Battlefield or, chivalry. Like a game like this, I prefer just doing my own thing and just letting it be like a comfy experience where I also engage with other players sometimes in a non-PvP manner. Yeah, the fishing minigame. I did hear about that. I haven't seen what it looks like, though. I want to experience it for myself firsthand. Yeah, on the Minecraft server where all I did was just fish. So nobody ever had to worry about food or anything. Because it was just like, oh, I ran out of food. And I'd just walk over and be like, here's 2 stacks of cooked fish. I like doing that in Minecraft, though. I like that. I build myself a nice fishing hut to keep myself safe from mobs while I'm fishing. And, you know, then just everybody else in the server gets to have their fill of fish and then some. Basically, here's the skinny round dial. Fish on dial. Rotate zone to have fish in zone. Fish in zone means it's getting reeled in. Not in zone, the fucker's getting away. Mission failed. That's fine, though. I don't mind a more involved fishing minigame. Like, as long as it's not something that's like, how the hell do I even do this? You know what I mean? You know what? Let's go do that one mission I started in Vardenfell. I'm a total housewife. I sit in the home and just maintain stuff. I guess I kind of do that same thing too. I was kind of like, I was Callie's housewife in the Minecraft server. You should get lurk bait fishing to your Twitch. Oh yeah, you're right. I keep thinking about that and I keep forgetting. That would be fun. Especially because I see that you can have like custom things that get caught. Like I know one of my friends, Tentacat, she's got it so that some of her like fellow streamer friends you can catch. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'll have to check. Thank you for reminding me. Maybe after the stream I'll look into that. Get the fish, damn right. We fishing gamers. I need to do everything myself, but I always die because I really should be more Well, you know what? That's fair enough. You're like our vanguard. You're the protagonist, and I'm your side character. Your actual husband went off and got flowers for his flower shop. Hey! I like that. Flowers are kind of like the fish of the land, if you think about it. If you really, really think about it. Flowers are land fish. Do I have any lake bait? Yes. I have a single piece of lake bait. Yeah, this is how fishing works in ESO. You just cast it and you wait until your character gets some pull and then you just reel it in. Nice and simple. It's something that you can do very mindlessly. Yeah, Callie with 2 housewives, damn. This isn't what I had in mind when I thought of harem anime. Different bait. Common bait is shit. Bait, no guarantees. Improved and superb bait gets you better fish, but are rarer. With only being on the season pass. Raining and rad storms affect fish chances. Interesting. I like that it's that in-depth. That's really cool. I swear to God, I'm gonna like... I'm gonna start playing Fallout 76 again, and all I'm gonna do is just fish. Oh. Yeah, Callie's very supportive and kind. I think the Minecraft server did was the most creative and productive it's been. I think it's because I built too far less so I couldn't do it. Oh yeah, I really did like that massive like tree.
Oh, here's one
thing you made.
Mortal,
it was pretty.
Do you have a moment?
Oh boy, what the fuck are you?
Let's see. Limbs, mouth closed. Yes, you're immortal. One moment. He had me remember something.
Are you? Did Harmeus Mora send you?
Brave adventurer. The infinite
Mr. Tentacle himself.
Your aid. Reality warps in its halls, and I, Master Malkest, cannot defend them alone.
Your name's Master Malkest. Why does the caption say filler pics? Oh yeah, you did save that server world. That was a good server. I really liked the fishing hut that I made. I didn't want to lose it after everybody put so much... That's cute. That's sweet of you, Callie. I'd like to see it again sometime, too, if it was able to work. Oh, yeah, this guy? Yeah, he came from the library. Not just any library, though. He came from Harmeus Mora's infinite library of forbidden knowledge. So he's not only a nerd, he's a supreme edgy nerd.
Master Malchus thought you'd ask that.
Oh, yeah,
He
take your
said
time. Get your...
it is a near
Yes,
infinite
get your
vault
elder
of
flower.
books, letters, and
Do it
records.
up.
It holds accounts of what has passed.
A full
and
nerd,
what
that's
may
right.
never come to be. Currently, it is besieged by an enemy with unknown motives.
Oh, yeah, Callie, you didn't do the Dragonborn DLC for Skyrim yet. That's right? That makes sense, then, because... Well... That's a place you end up going to, the Infinite Archives. I recommend it. It's a really good DLC. Have you done the Dawnguard DLC with the Vampire Hunters? Both very good DLCs. Highly recommend.
Master Malchus didn't anticipate that question. Look, monsters of ink are jumping out of books and attacking us. Filer Mix is waiting in the Infinite Archive.
That's fair
Malchus
enough,
gave him
honestly.
Something for the mortal. Reward of some sort?
Honestly, I've probably clocked in thousands upon thousands of hours in Skyrim since it came out in 2011, and I've only completed the game once. Only once. There's just so much to do, and I always have this cycle of, I really like this game, I want to play it again, but I haven't played it in months, so I don't really know where I was in my last save. I'll just make a new save. And then I play that save for a few months, and then I get distracted by other games, and then rinse and repeat. Just, oh, I guess I'll just make a new character. That's when I finally just said, no. From now on, if I'm going to pick a game back up, I'm going to continue where I left off, even if it takes me a bit to remember where I was. I mean, that's what happened with me with Cyberpunk, too. I've never finished Cyberpunk, even though I spent a lot of hours in it. I get too distracted. There's so much to do. Imagine joining one of those SMPs and just pulling out the hunter-gatherer medieval peasant lifestyle. Honestly, sounds kind of interesting. Yeah, you do what you gotta do, right? Gotta start somewhere. Sometimes have netherite before I even have a house. Yeah, Callie goes hard with that stuff. She really does. Which, I guess is why we make a decent team in that game, because it's like, while you're doing that, I can be more of a homebody, and, you know, I'll build a house and stuff.
This space right here isn't big enough to hold the infinite. Mortals have libraries, right? Master Malchus mentioned that yours pale in comparison, which isn't surprising since ours are quite dark. The Infinite Archive is large, though. There's a lot for us filers to do.
I like this little guy. He's quirky. I kind of don't want him too close to me, and I especially don't want him to touch me with his weird feelers, but from a distance, I like this guy. He's grown on me. I'm a village compass in my family's realm. That's funny. That's funny. It sounds useful, too. Male house. That's me. I was the male housewife.
Maybe you don't know what filing is. That's when we find an object and put it in a place where it stays. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, I get to decide where things get filed instead of following a system.
Well, that's got to be like Christmas for you, huh? Who is Master Malchus that wants my help?
A mortal, like you. He doesn't file, which made having him around difficult at first, but we came to an understanding. I'll warn you, he's a bit intense, especially since our enemies started attacking us. He even yelled at me.
Aw. Oh, this poor little fella. He even yelled at me. Aw. I'd give you a pat on your head if I wasn't so sure that you're slimy and gross. 90% of the time I seem to quite literally sniff out the villages. And honestly, some people just have a knack for that. Just finding villages in Minecraft. I'm okay at it, but that's only because I'm decent at just like picking a direction and then just going in that direction. You know what I mean?
I don't really remember, but it was rude of him. Oh well, I did what he asked. Now I don't have to worry about it anymore, and I can wait out here until the violence settles down.
So yeah, this dude and that portal and everything, I'm pretty sure that it'll lead to, the Infinite Archive. I think that plane of Oblivion is called, Apocrypha. Which is a different plane of Oblivion than, like, the one that you go in Oblivion, which... That plane of Oblivion, I think, is Marune's Dagon's plane of Oblivion, which more closely resembles, like, you know, like how we in the real world depict hell as just, like, very hostile landscapes and lava everywhere. Yeah, Apocrypha, it's very tentacle-y, and rather than lava, they have this really weird black, gooey water that hurts you when you swim in it. And sometimes tentacles come out of the water and slap you. Yep. Yeah, this looks like Apocrypha. I think the Infinite Archive is kind of challenging. Just a little slap, you know? Yeah, just a whoosh. You know, it's like you're straying a little too far from where you need to go. Whoosh. I kind of want to test and see if the goo hurts you in this game, too. Okay, maybe not. It's very gooey sounding, though. Oh, that's weird. In Skyrim, this shit hurts like crazy. Love references. That's why they file stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just like a dump of just like all the world's knowledge because Harmeus Mora just... I guess that's his kink, just knowing stuff.
Wait, you're not made of ink.
Also, is that what the black sludge is? Ink?
Master Malcath sent Filer pics
Huh.
to find one. Is that you?
I always just figured it was
Are you immortal
nondescript
who's here to
goo.
help?
I like... oh, you're Filer Mix? Mike's? Probably Mix.
The archive is in some danger right now, but you don't seem like a weakling. I mean, mortals are strong. You're capable and bright. Can I give you a reward for coming all this way and we forget about my calling you a weakling?
So yeah, like, Apocrypha and Harmeus Mora, like, Harmeus Mora is one of the Daedric princes that's not necessarily evil. He's not good. He's just kind of neutral. You know, he doesn't really care about harming mortals. He just wants their information, all their knowledge. And he also has a specific way of talking. He comes at you like,
"So you are the Dragonborn of myth. It is a pleasure to meet you."
He talks like that. Hydrate, thank you, Archie. I needed that. You know what? I think you actually do meet Harmeus Mora in vanilla Skyrim as well. I think during the main questline, if I remember correctly, you, like, meet some wizard in, like, a iced over cave, and, like, when you go to leave, Harmeus Mora is there, which Harmeus Mora only appears as, like, a black mass with eyeballs and shit. That was pretty cool. Thank you. I've been doing my Harmeus Mora impression since I first encountered him, like, in 2011, 2012. So, hey, Bethesda, if you're looking for someone to voice a Daedric Prince, I got you. The Otaku Yeah, how much you want to bet that the Infinite Archive has a whole section for, like anime and manga and waifu stuff?
And this is my favorite waifu of all.
I do decent with my impressions. It's because of I experience echolalia a lot, which echolalia, for those that don't know, is the phenomenon where it's like you hear someone say something or you hear a noise and you feel inclined to repeat it. Like when a cat meows at you and you feel the need to meow back, that's echolalia. I get echolalia intensely, so it's like when I hear someone with an interesting voice like Harmeus Mora, I can't help but do an impression. Sheogorath, yeah. Oh, you've come to my realm. Welcome, I am Sheogorath. The Daedric Prince of Cheese. Oh, well, Actually, not really, but I do enjoy my cheese. I love Sheogorath. He's so funny. Duke Sheogorath, the turd. Say the waifu and be prepared to be ratio.
No one will ratio Harmeus Mora in Apocrypha.
Your dad has that based. The Echolalia where you just can't help but repeat.
Right?
It's
Good,
fun.
Good. Then
81 gold.
And I won't have insulted
You
our last
shouldn't
hope.
have.
It's fine. Here, I'm told you mortals find this valuable.
Oh, I could try that. I could try that. I'll have to think of what they might sound like. I'll have to think about
If you still need
that.
help finding Master Malkest, I can give you a fun hint. He's right behind me up those stairs. Well, I suppose that's not a hint. Can't take it back now.
I like these guys.
Oh, you mean deadly. Right. You mortals have to worry about dying. Usually it's not dangerous at all if you can fly, but these aren't usual times. If you have an ally, a sword, or even a good stick, I'd recommend bringing it.
Okay.
Me specifically? Books?
Oh, filer,
Collections
not
of
filler.
pages, I'm just describing books. I file books. Basically, everything in the archive needs to be stored in a place that makes sense. I help keep it organized.
Oh, fair enough, Callie. I hope you can actually get some rest. We'll probably close off before too long. I should be getting ready to make some lunch soon. But yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you could get some good rest. I hope you feel better when you wake up. And yeah, thank you for being here as always. Blind man. Oh yeah, I remember you talking to Ocelot about that. That he actually has like voice lines now. That's creepy. I can't wait to hear what he has to
Or in
say.
Apocrypha? How many mortal adventures are there where you're from? I know of 8 other filers, as well as one pesky mortal who has her own arrangement systems and can't help but destroy our order, but there are others.
Cheese state. Shiogora should go to Wisconsin. He'd be happy as hell there. I'm never going to leave. But yeah, I am pretty interested in Repo lore, especially because it's
Mostly,
there's really
though
not like a
Filer
lot
treasures over there
confirmed about it.
claims that she files valuables. She wants to be like your mortal merchants. It's useful, I suppose, but she refuses to let the rest of us organize any of the objects she claims.
Okay.
You walked into the Crypt of Hearts and survived? I don't...
There's no time for pleasantries or interrogations. Thoat Replicanum is
Damn, bro, those biceps, holy shit.
Creatures of ink. The Infinite Archive is filled with books, and therefore, ink. You can see how this is suboptimal, right?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm distracted by the biceps. Honestly, bro, you could put a walnut on the inside of your elbow and flex your arm and it would break. What a cool freaking dude. Who's Thoat Replicanum? Wow, that was hard. Oh, you like the pixel style? Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I do have the artist credited down below. This is one of those customizable models, you know, where it just comes with a bunch of different like customization options. And it was only about $17 USD. So very affordable and very good model. I've got a lot of mileage out of it and I'm really enjoying it. It's my first legit model that I've ever used, so I'm very happy with it. Highly recommend it too. There's Lord of the Funny Robot. Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of confirmed lore, but there's gotta be. I mean, well, Repo seems to take place in like a post-apocalypse, but it's kind of unclear exactly from what. You know, and then there's like, well, I mean, judging by the fact that, you know, like the wizard school or whatever is such a, you know, it's a super common place to go to. It implies that like magic and wizards are real in the world of Repo as well. Or at least it was studied, you know? Geralt looking like Crackle. Yeah. Crackhead Geralt. Ah, you made your Oh yeah, I did see that. When I looked at your channel, I saw your PNG. That's cool. I do like the design. I think it suits you.
Her name scrawled in many margins, but it took the ink attacking for me to put the pieces together. Research can be uncomfortable.
Yeah, if anybody else is interested in getting this model, I do have the artist's Ko-Fi linked down below under the stream in the artist credits. And yeah, like I said, it was only about 17 or 18 US dollars. I forget. It's only $1 difference. You're very welcome, Taiga. You're very, very welcome.
Nimics are the true names of Daedra. If we collect the pieces of Thoat Replicanum's Nimic, we can use it to summon her and rid the Infinite Archive of her malaise. At least that's what I hope happens. I'm not destitute, if that sways you.
I'll help you.
That door will take you into the archive. The Maligraphies are the best lead we have, so head toward orbs of unstable ink, and you'll find them. I'll watch and offer advice when I can, but I'll leave the fighting to you. It's not my forte.
The last time I did an Infinite Archive type thing, I remember it being very hard. But I guess I could give it a shot. Like, I feel like Infinite Archives are designed for party play, not solo play, but I'll give it a shot. But yeah, we probably will wrap up before too long. I am getting kind of hungry. Now, this looks like the Apocrypha from Skyrim. We gotta fight, gamers. Dreadhorn Blade Bearer. Everything in this realm is just assorted goo. Hey! Stop that. Salamander. Oh, I was looking at one of these things. I'm like, that's not a salamander, but there is a salamander there. A mean-looking one. Stop it. Knock it off. Fall to me, damn you, fall! Oh boy. Well, this is manageable so far, knock on wood. Yeah, I'm not really sure how Infinite Archive works. It comes across like it's some kind of like survival wave type thing, you know what I mean? Where it's just like you get waves of enemies and it just go as long as you can. Maligraphies. I'm reading the quest log. Defeat Maligraphies. Is that a person's name or is that like... I guess we'll find out. Die, die, die.
Great Eye offers you verses. They're advantages that will last as long as your next fight. Verses will make a huge difference as you fight waves of Maligraphies. Select a verse while I create a portal.
Will cause an enemy to shatter. Ooh. That sounds helpful. Hey, this isn't the Kenny Chesney concert. Oh yeah, that's down the hall and to the left. Where we're currently in Sludgeland. Sludgeland. Oh, these are Argonian skeletons. They got tails. I also have Weapon of Chaos for next time. It's a duck button that quacks. I love that. Wah, wah. That's cute. Definitely sounds like a tool of chaos. Yep. Welcome to Sludgeland. The home of all things kind of gross and disturbing, and also there's wolves. Nice. Is that the new From Software doo-doo swamp? Oh yeah, because there always has to be one in all those games. Some nasty, awful swamp. Man, yeah, this is hard. They're putting a whooping on me. Oh, don't tell me my food just ran out. Oh, shit. Circle strafing like it's Dark Souls. There we go. Let's see how you fare now. I feel like I'm gonna get my ass absolutely kicked in the next stage.
Are you done in here? Oh, nearly. That's good then.
Oh, you're a merchant.
When you choose the burst, do you think the tentacle will disappear? I don't mean to offend Hermaeus Mora, but it is throwing off the balance of this wing.
I guess I couldn't say for sure. Why do you sell bait? Don't have anything to sell. Summon the aid of a Tempest Caller who generates an immense storm on your location. Used every 30 seconds. Slain enemies leave behind an aura when you or an ally steps in for stamina to restore for full. We'll go with this one. Knock my phone off the thing again. Oh god.
This malligraphy. I recognize it. In this case, that may not be a good thing. Be careful.
Clumsy dirt, a little bit, just a little bit. It's because I have it, I have the charger in, and the charging cable is right over my right hand. So it's like if I lift my right hand, I'm gonna knock it off the little stand. Yeah, I feel like if I had like a full party right now, this would already be over. You will not win this fight, beast. You will fall to the name Dirt Gamer. Ew. This place is so gross.
Those last longer than verses. Hang on, what's this? A fragment of a mimic. It couldn't drop the whole thing? Well, if this Malligraphy had a piece, the others might too. Keep going.
Man, after I left this place, I feel like I'd have to spend like a day in the shower. Increase amount of damage. Increase your martial base on time after physical. You leap and roll across the bed. Okay, now this one's way better. Man in the back said everyone attack gonna turn into a brawling blitz. Showing you the mini repo. Oh, I don't think she has. No. No, feel free to show me if you'd like. Yeah, send photos. I'd love to see them. I'll check them out when I get the chance. Just clubbed over the back of the head. Playing as a tank is funny because it's kind of just walking up to an enemy and then just mashing left mouse click. Photos sent. Alright, yeah, I'll check them out when I get the opportunity. Yep, bring out all your inky boys. Bring them on all over. Yep, get everyone together and I can pop my ultimate like it's Overwatch. I wonder if the next Elder Scrolls game is gonna have that, like how this game has like the whole like MMO like abilities and stuff, and like ultimate attacks. I wonder if Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna have that. I wouldn't really be against the idea. It would be interesting. I'm the hero. I gotta just die. Hey.
Over here, mortal, with the rewards. I do hope you'll choose something interesting. Some verses allow you to transform your mortal visage into terrifying creatures. I always hope those are offered to you. They look like a smashing good time.
Thank you, Eru. I guess buy this for me. Shackled revolve or energetic expert. Nearby enemies are tethered by your immovable resolve. The enemy will be linked to you. For every enemy linked, you take 5 reduced damage. That's pretty good. What does this do? Slain enemies will leave behind an aura. Allies with max stamina increase. Ah, okay, I'm gonna go with this one then. Shackled resolve. Everybody's getting shackled.
I hope you know what you're doing. This place is chaotic enough as it is.
And that really does increase my health. Holy shit. Love that.
How do you understand depth without 3 eyes?
Depth? Take out this fool. Are they oh no. I thought like, are they multiplying? But no, this one just came over. That was over there.
Try not to get ink everywhere.
Silver Rill's Realm Shaper. I'll shape your realm. That dude doesn't even look like a Daedra, he just looks like a man. Denied. Kick their butt, dirt. Will do. Yeah, take it, take it, take it. Bam. Nowhere to run now. Get shackled. I don't even think she's doing damage to me.
At last,
Oh, let me see those photos really quick.
creatures are gone and I can resume my work.
Oh, little guys. Those are so cute. I really like those. Those are really cute. Did you make those or did you buy them from somewhere? Make them eat through, but that'd be weird in this case. Yeah, that's my job. They can have the bad dirt. I'll eat the good dirt. Orb dealing enemies tethering such. Slain enemies leave behind an aura when you magicka restored to full. That doesn't help me. I'm not really magic focused.
Filers are excited about another path. They say it probably doesn't have maligraphies. Might be worth exploring.
Oh, bonus? 3D print. Oh! Well, they look really good. I'm glad they turned out so well. What's the point of this? Oh. I solved the corridor puzzle? What do you mean? I didn't solve nothing. I just pushed every available button. That's a I love Bethesda puzzles. They are such the goofiest things in the world. Surely the mortal will never be able to solve this. That was beyond silly. The wounds you inflict do not close. Cause enemies to bleed. Ooh. Slain enemies leave behind a restorative elixir. When you defeat an enemy, a restorative elixir is placed at a location. And approach the elixir, it floods the area with magic, healing players in a large area for... Health or damage output? Let's go with the health, just in case. But yeah, I really do like those Repo guys. They're really cute. I really like the Repo characters in general. I think very, very simple yet recognizable design. I have no idea what those symbols mean. Maybe I should have taken the offensive one if this was just going to be a one-on-one. Maybe it's not a one-on-one. I saw something small moving. I forgot that it's my little chicken. My lizard chicken. Well, if that magic elixir thing actually works, I don't see it. Yeah, I definitely should have taken the damage output one, but that's okay. Live and learn. Oh! Get up! Kill the weird goat man. Is he a goat man? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I think once we finish up with whatever this is, this quest will wrap up there for the day. Fair enough, yeah. I mean, we have been going for 2.5 hours, which is usually about my normal length for streams. Nice. A third fragment.
This two-pronged approach is working. You're collecting the fragments, and I'm learning more about Thoat. One of the books called Thoat, She Who Became Vivified Ink. As you continue to fight, I'll try to figure out what that means.
Yes, there is. Well, I have to, because, you know, things usually work in threes, so I would have to imagine the third one's the last one, right? Magical attacks are more potent. I don't really use magic. Healing energizes. Healing energies sustain you and protect you from harm. Healing over time and decrease by. Okay, sure. Yeah, this is reminiscent of the Apocrypha and Skyrim, because it's like after you clear out you find a black book and then you clear out the area, and then when you get to the very end of it, it's basically like a dungeon, but it's like when you get to the end of a dungeon, it like you find the black book again, and then you can pick like a permanent perk from it. Which a lot of them are really good. So I definitely, like, if you're gonna play through Skyrim, I definitely recommend doing the Dragonborn DLC, like, relatively early on. Just so you can get a lot of those perks for the rest of the game. I do think you need to be far enough in the main quest line to get the DLC to trigger, though. Although, to tell you the truth, I don't know if you really need to be doing the main quest line of the Dragonborn DLC to be able to go into those Black Book areas. Oh, I was blogging. Just die. Ugh. Bro had that magic pixel of health remaining. He was just pointing his stick at me right in my face, and I'm just like, okay. My stick has blades on it. My stick is better than yours. You think you're gonna just blink at me while I'm fighting the little spider guy? You think I'm gonna stand for that? Knock it off. Big kitty. Apply every single tank buff that I have. I think I'm doing pretty alright for taking this on all by myself. I'm glad that they do make the game accessible to people even if you're playing by yourself, because it's like, you know, a lot of people that play this game are coming from the other Elder Scrolls games, which have always been single player. You know, and it's always not only giving you the option to do things on your own, but you kind of have no choice but to. Aside from, like, the in-game companions that you can recruit and all that, of course. Stage 1 complete. So we're probably going to go on until we find another boss. We'll take on one more boss, and whether that's the end or not, I think we'll close off there. I am getting pretty hungry.
Enthusiasm for violence. Almost. The rewards for your efforts are there. Make your selection and move to the next battle.
I like how much they themselves gamify this, you know what I mean? They really just make it into a big game. Almost like they live for this. Defensive maneuver. Tomfoolery. Tom shot. Which one is it? Branding nearby. I guess we'll bring this thing along. Tomfoolery. Oh, this guy? Aw. It's a book squid. Gross and creepy, but I also like him. That doesn't become let's just one more boss fight loop. Oh no. I'll do what I can to avoid that. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure this thing takes me back to, like, the main area. And I could probably just continue where I left off if I wanted. Either way. Oh, and before I forget, because I definitely will forget, because I was going to say it last stream, but I forgot. I wanted to try doing watch-alongs in my Discord again. And so this Saturday at, I forget if it was 7 or 8 p.m. Central Time, I said. But, yeah, this upcoming Saturday night I'm going to do a watch-along, which might be kind of late for some people in certain time zones. I'm still kind of labbing out, like, what time of day I want to actually do these. But, yeah. Just wanted to advertise that. Book Squid, I need him. I know, I like Book Squid. He looks pretty chill. And he's just giving me these buffs. What a cool fella. Sorry if I'm, like, not commentating a whole lot. I guess I don't have a whole lot to commentate about in this area. It's kind of just fighting waves of enemies. It is my first time doing this sort of thing in this game, so that's fun. Get out of here, shiny cat person. Droll Ma'artha Runecaster. Droll Ma'athra. They just really like their hard to pronounce words.
Fighters don't get rewards. Our work is always satisfactory, and therefore its own reward. Don't underestimate anything in the archive. Just because you defeated an enemy before doesn't mean you will again. I read somewhere that overconfidence has killed more mortals than Daedrats. Truly.
Daedrats? Is that a real thing, or is that just like a derogatory term for Daedra? Because you know what? Yeah, they are a bunch of Daedrats. Wells of magic orbit you. Whenever a well impacts an enemy, it goes and creates another orbit. A lot of magic down every 0.5 seconds, and enemies effectively will increase damage. You fortify yourself and snare nearby enemies after using Breakthrough. I like this one better. I like the ones that are just outright like, yeah, this hurts like hell when it affects the enemies. Alright, yeah. So we got this one last boss. And then, yeah, we'll just take one of these to leave. And we'll wrap up there for the day.
My wife has been dealt with. It's your turn.
Oh, you're one of those guys, huh? Gosh, I'm just so sick and tired of my wife. Well, I would have to wonder why you married her if you ended up just wanting to take her out. What the hell is this? A bonfire out of Skyrim or something. Or out of Dark Souls. What am I thinking?
I don't even need the
So, like,
blade to best you.
does that hurt him? Just... I'm trying to understand what exactly this ball of magic that follows me around does. Yeah, you have your fancy attacks and abilities while I'm just gonna sit here and left mouse button you to death. winter, summer, spring. I could name seasons too. Come on then, you day drat. You fall. How about that? Well, I do have to say, I usually play this game way more peacefully than anything, so it's like... I do appreciate that this Infinite Archive thing is at least... It's making me actually think about fighting and, like, using my build instead of just, like, mindlessly mashing enemies to death. So I guess that is interesting in that route. Ow. I'm really not sure how these balls work. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just, it makes me actually, like, it's hard enough to where I actually have to think about what I'm doing at the very least. None of you will survive this. It's only me, my big blue balls, and my scaly chicken. Oh god. I'm gonna be on the defensive for a minute. I'm not really sure how these balls work. Dirt 2025. Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still learning about ball usage. Balls are tricky, what can I say? There's a specific art to dealing with balls. Especially big blue ones. Ouch. It's also interesting because I like never use potions in this game normally, but I'm using them quite a bit down here. I want to break free. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Get up. Alright, gonna have to go on the defensive for a bit. I just don't want to be right up in his face while I'm waiting for my potion pool down to, you know, end. I don't want to be like in the thick of the fight when I need a potion most. He is getting pretty weak though, so I think I got this. Get all my buffs back. Die! We did it, Reddit! Woo! Still learning about ball usage. Hey, you know, just, you gotta you gotta get to know all the tools that you use. You know what I'm saying?
Complain about another Nimic fragment. We're getting closer to our goal. Keep going.
Should I just keep going? I guess I could. Why not? How many are there? Wait, I'm gonna Google this. How many, like, of these are there? And is this the kind of thing I could leave and come back? Okay, so it's not an infinite amount. So yeah, this one, find the fourth, and then there's 2 more steps above that. Okay, let me ask. How about this? Can I leave and come back? Because I'm really hungry. Aww. No, it sounds like I have to go all the way through, and if I leave, I'll have to start over. I guess we'll just press on then. Oh, is it her birthday today? Oh, it might be. Ah, it might just be. Let me see. Maybe she posted about it. I don't think she has posted about it at all. Oh, if it is her birthday, though, I'll have to wish her a happy one. I'm gonna be right back. Let me use the bathroom really quick, and then I guess we'll try and press onward, either until we finish this or until I die. But yeah, give me 1 sec. We'll be right back. I'm not gonna go to my BRB. Or I guess I should go to my BRB screen just in case. Just in case. Be right back. Okay, I'm coming back. I'm notoriously fast with these breaks. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check. If it is her birthday, I'll have to wish her a happy one. Ocelot's a good friend of the channel here. Area effect grows stronger. Grows. Area of effect. She really is. I really appreciate her. Honestly, I still remember how I met Ocelot. She did an art raffle on Twitter, and I was lucky enough to win that. And she drew me in like sitting in a pumpkin. Let me see if I can actually grab that. I know I have it somewhere. Yeah. I could just share my... I'm gonna capture Twitter for a second. She drew a little pumpkin door. This was years and years ago. But yeah, that's how I met Ocelot. I won one of her art raffles, and and then she drew this, which I adore. Like, honestly, that looks like it could be like on like a holiday card or something. It's so cute. Love her art style. She has a really good way of like making things look like really fluffy in her art. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's art drawn by everyone's favorite Ocelot. Yeah, when was that? This was, yeah, Halloween 2022. Wow, almost 3 years ago, man. You know, it's crazy to try and think about stuff like that. Like, how long have I known this person now? And it turns out, like, oh, years and years and years? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it all the way through to the end of this. I feel like it's gonna get too hard eventually. And if I die and I have to start over, I'm definitely not doing that. Just said happy birthday to her. Oh, fair enough. Let me know what she says. If it is her birthday, I'll say happy birthday as well. I do remember her talking about it, though. I remember someone in her chat was like, hey, the big 40. Oh my god, these enemies are tough. Oh, they killed me. Can I just respawn and keep going? Thread of fate severed. What does that even mean? I gotta fight these guys again? I think I'm just gonna leave. What? God damn it. Okay, maybe not. Well, if I go down again, I'm definitely leaving. It is indeed her birthday. Okay, good, 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 good. Taiga, the smartest. Alright, yeah, I have to be honest. My interest in this is definitely waning. I'm definitely gonna die again, which is fine. I'm kind of done here anyway. Alright. That'll do. I'm done with that. Fuck that. Oh well. It was definitely interesting at the very least. What's this do? Oh, nothing? Okay. How do I leave here exactly? Oh, probably the big old portal. I'm a human calendar. Apparently. Good on you. I'll definitely say happy birthday to her after this. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, too. Oh, and just at the 3-hour mark, too, no less. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, then, yeah, in that case, we will close off here. I'm gonna see if there's anybody currently live to raid. Anybody that I'm familiar with. Neurosama, oh gosh. Let's see now.
Oh, here's one. Mortal, do you have a moment?
Nope. Fresh out of moments. That doesn't really look like anybody I know is online. Oh, Necrodeer's on there. We could raid Nemcro if she has raids enabled. She's, let me see, I think I still have the picture up. I show this picture like once a stream now. This one? Yeah, this person that I drew. Nemcro. My first official VTuber fan art that I did. This person is live. Let's see if because I know sometimes people have like raids disabled, so we'll see if hers is enabled. I think I've raided her before, so. As you like it, thank you. People are very nice about the art that I did. Like I know that I'm still just a beginner. Like this was my first actual like drawing that I really worked on. Like I actually put a lot of effort in. I think the hair turned out pretty good. I was pretty proud of it. And I think the face I did a pretty decent job like getting the look that I wanted it to have, like the expression. I'm pretty happy with the shoes too. A lot of people compliment how I did on the shoes. And do you like how I have her posing with her hands behind her back because I was too intimidated to draw hands? But yeah, let's see. Oh, I don't think she has. No, feel free to DM that to me as well. Hello, good morning. Hey, 8 Legs, we're about to raid out. Okay, yeah, we're going to be raiding on out to Nemcro, who is currently doing some art. And yeah, we're gonna go and stop and say hi. So feel free to, you know, hang out for the raid if you want, or if you gotta run, that's fine too. Yeah, sorry, bro. Yeah, I'm honestly really tired. I got not a headache, but I'm kind of getting hungry, and it's making me even more tired, you know. You sent it? Cool. Let me take a quick gander. Oh yeah, I seen that. Didn't you? I think you posted that somewhere, right? Yeah, that's really good. I remember seeing that. I recognize it now. Super good art. I love her affinity for using the frying pan. Yeah, amazing art. Amazing art. Yeah, and the repo channel, right? Yeah, amazing art, truly. But yeah, with that, gamers, I think we'll close off there. I'll catch you again next time, probably within the next couple days. I'm not sure when. I'm not gonna say a specific day because I don't want to like get people's hopes. Oh, wait, hang on. We're not gonna raid just yet because she's BRB. Okay, in that case, you're stuck with me for a few minutes longer until she comes out of BRB. I guess I could Yeah, we are streaming Sunday. That is right. That is right, everybody. We will be doing a repo collab. It'll be me, Taiga, Asalal, a few others. And that'll be around the afternoon my time, which is Central Time, US. So yeah, if anyone's looking for something to watch next Sunday, you got that. There'll be a couple of different POVs to choose from as well. Yeah, about now your time, right? Which would be about now my time too. Okay, Nemcro came out of BRB, so we're gonna throw a raid at her now. All right, gamers. I'll say goodbye for real this time. Thank you so much for being here, hanging out. I do like doing morning streams, but I do want to make sure to keep doing the evening ones too. Hey, Tenny, hello. Oh, we were just ending. Oh, I feel like someone always comes in right at the end. But hi, Tenny. It's good to see you here. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. You're always very supportive and everything. But yeah, we'll stream again soon. I hope you have a nice lunch, Tenny. Sorry for ending just as you came in. Oh, I did that with the... 8 Legs got that, and now you too. But yeah, much appreciated to all of you. I really, 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 like, genuinely really appreciate it. You're all awesome. And thank you all for making streaming something that I really enjoy doing. Because frankly, you know, it's just... I always say it, but a big part of the enjoyment for me comes from you guys being here as well, you know? You guys make it fun for me. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting here playing games on my own, you know? But yeah, thank you everybody for coming by. I'll catch you next time. Be nice to Nemcro if you want to stick around for the raid, and I'll see you around, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye. Stream in the next couple of days for sure, and definitely on Sunday. Alright, bye-bye.